What's up, everybody?
This is the
Let the Freak Speak podcast. And guess what? We're live at the Bearcat Cave.
I almost flipped out right now, dude.
Yeah, I know you did. I saw you pull back on yourself. You saw.
This is Nicholas Bearcat Valenzuela in the Bearcat Dome.
Is it the Bearcat Dome?
Bearcat Dome.
I was going to call it the Bearcat Shack.
You could call it the Bearcat Cave.
I did, but no, I was saying because
Bearcat Shack.
This was already. I was thinking about this on the way over.
Well, that gives
here.
it way too much because it is.
Because it is a fucking shack.
I like dome. It gives like.
It makes it seem fancier.
Big.
Yeah,
you know? Like a place where we thought school was gonna play.
Exactly. This is the Bearcat Dome.
Yeah,
instead of the Gila River Arena. Fuck that bullshit. It's all about the Bearcat Dome.
And we got Nathaniel Speaks No Words Lopez.
No words.
He's miming it up in here.
And me.
He's a mime.
It's
French?
a mimer.
A little French in you?
Nope.
Anything you want to talk about? What happened to you? What happened to you this weekend?
This weekend?
Yeah, I heard you got a new job.
I did. I got a new job. Would you hear that on the podcast?
The Freak.
I didn't upload that fucking. I got a whole other podcast.
As an average American, this freak is moving. But as a writer, a producer, let's say the mud's in the parking lot still.
Yeah, tires are spinning in the mud in the parking lot. Mm-hmm. That's what's going on for you?
Both of us, buddy. I just don't have the equipment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you are here.
I'm trying to move forward.
Yeah, you're doing something here.
Trying to.
Yeah. Who knows when I was...
Who knows?
Who knows when I was going to come down ever again to O-Town.
Oh, are you talking about, like, good thing I came over here with all the gear so we could do an episode?
Yeah.
I guess if we have to, that's probably what's going to keep going down then. We'll be exclusive Bearcat Cave.
Well, the dome might change.
Oh, but the Bearcat Dome? Well, hopefully the dome changes to an actual fucking place that's like a dome.
I'm sorry, dude. It's a mess in here.
Are you guys looking for like just a studio?
No, just
a 1 bedroom?
Yeah, 1 bedroom. No more studio. We're done with studio.
Are you going to set up like a little corner in the house for your
She's all like
gear?
She's talking about where we can have our space at. And I was just like, I want my space in the room. I was like, you can have your desk in the living room and like make it look nice and everything. But I want my desk in my bedroom. Yeah.
I didn't know you were like that.
No, because I don't want anyone looking or touching on my stuff or like being like even a little bit curious on what they can see on my desk.
Okay.
You know, that's just me, you know.
No, I feel you. I have an office and I was like, whenever me and Amara first started looking at places, we were like, dude, we could easily swing 2 bedrooms. And we were like, oh, and that could be like the guest room. So, you know, our friends don't have to be sleeping out in the living room. Mm-hmm. But I was just like, yeah, or it could be my office. And, you know, the first office I had was pretty cool. It was like more guest room with my desk in it. It was my desk. It was my office with a guest bed in it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I used to print shirts and stuff in there. I honestly never did much writing in there, though. I would always do my writing at the dinner table.
Man, that place was so much smaller than the house you end up getting, wasn't it?
Well, the first apartment was actually really big compared to the house.
Really?
Like there that we moved into. The house we moved into there was like the rooms were smaller and we had one less bathroom. But we had giant ceilings. I fucking missed that house, honestly. Thought about just driving up into the property and driving around it and just being like, oh, I fucking miss that house. Because I do. I really do miss that fucking house.
It's so weird, dude.
That house was cool.
Yeah, it was a nice house. I liked it there.
You know, that was where like all the podcasting first started. Mm-hmm. I gave up on printing shirts at that house though which was stupid because I had an actual.
Were you married
host.
Living in that?
In the house?
Like, were you guys just married?
We were already married.
Okay, we were.
Yeah, we celebrated our first anniversary when we lived in.
How long were you there for? Like a year?
At that apartment complex or in that house?
In the house.
For about a year or so. Maybe a little bit more than a year. Like a year and a half. And
all the bowl smoked there.
Dude.
I remember just like
the weed like, that
going
got
through there,
shipped to that fucking house.
I always felt that too. I always felt good when I would walk in and I can just sit on the couch. I mean, I can do that anytime, but like It's just like the way it looked. I just liked it because it looked kind of open. You know, that living room space.
Oh no, it was because
know?
it wasn't super spread out. Mm-hmm. So it was like, you know, there was the living room, and then immediately behind the living room was where our table was.
The kitchen was small.
The kitchen was super small, but honestly, dude, we like got it down in that kitchen. And the kitchen we have now, it's just like the counter space is stupid. The shelving is dumb. It's just stupid.
Okay, it's just stupid.
Well, it is because it's like, and the fact that we don't have a dishwasher sucks. I know you don't have a dishwasher here, but
dude,
you also don't have as much.
I don't trust even dishwashers.
You don't?
No, not
well,
really.
So what I do is I fucking.
I've seen people use dishwashers in the most shittiest way. Dude.
Oh well, probably like putting their dirty plates in there, huh?
Yeah, dude.
No,
you're supposed to wash them off.
Exactly. That's exactly what I do. I pretty much
like water wash them.
Dude, I pretty much wash my plates to the point where I could probably just put them in the dryer. I could just dry them and then they'd be fine. But I just put them in the dishwasher and then let them go. You know what I miss about that old house?
What?
And like the beginning of this podcast series was how we would eat steak all the time.
Yeah, that was good.
That was cool.
That was you mostly. But did I do it one time? Did I bring steaks?
No, you would bring like other stuff to eat, like sides. Fucking.
We need a.
I tried to make myself a steak the other day. I made myself a steak by myself when I was just like, it was just not the same.
We have steak here, but like we have small ones. I want like a big one.
Oh, that's what I had. I had a fat one with a bone in it. It was like, it had nice marble fat. It was good.
But like the way you'd make, like we should like
no,
next time
I wanted to make it on a grill.
We should grill, or like, you know, we should like marinate them for a whole day.
That's what what I did with
orange. Use an orange.
See, I had marinated it with like jerk marinade, but definitely needed better
jalapeno,
marinade.
orange, pepper, salt, chili.
Damn, I want a steak now. Let's go to a steakhouse. Is there any steakhouses on 4th?
Dude, I got Texas Roadhouse.
God, Texas Roadhouse is not
a gift card.
Texas Roadhouse isn't bad. It's a steakhouse.
It's bomb, dude. I like it.
Good.
It's good. No, dude.
It's better than Outback.
Oh, man, no. You know what's good?
What?
Man, who gives a good steak? It's not Outback.
Oracle Inn?
No. It's around here.
Sullivan's Steakhouse?
Never been there. Is it bomb?
I haven't either, but I heard it's really good.
I've never been to Lindy's either. I heard it's good.
Lindy's? They're all right, dude. I got a fucking Philly cheesesteak from there, and it was just like super fucking greasy, bro. It was honestly kind of fucking gross.
It wasn't a good day, dude.
It wasn't. No, it was busy. It was a busy day.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean
you should get poor service is poor service.
Super fucking. And it wasn't even poor service. I think it was just like
a poor meal.
Yeah, I was just disappointed in their Phillies, bro. It was super greasy. My bread was like soaking in grease, and I was just like,
yeah, dude, that place is award winning.
No, their fries are dank.
Yeah, who cares, dude? That place probably has gone downhill since they've been called. Since
they moved over to that new space.
It just feng shui's all off now.
There's a fucking Italian restaurant on 4th. I think it's Caruso's.
Yeah,
dude,
I heard
that
it's
place
good.
Is fucking bomb. That place is good.
You ate there?
Yeah.
Ooh, I need to go there. See, that's the place I think me and my girlfriend keep thinking about, but we can never.
What, you can't afford it?
No, we can never think of it. Like, we're just like, there's a place we want to try, and like, it's an Italian place, and like,
and it's a really cool looking place. It's built up on stilts because of like some flood that happened in Tucson.
It's built up on stilts because of
how highly graded it is. I don't know.
Because of the floods during the monsoons.
That's exactly why.
Oh, that's it.
That is.
Dude, that's Arizona 101. You're telling me Arizona.
That's their
101.
That's their fucking history.
You're telling me Arizona 101.
Bro, that's their history.
Dude, I'm not some California kid who only knows about Tucson and Phoenix, okay?
What do you know about other parts of Arizona?
Dude, there's Sedona.
What about it?
There's Glendale. There's Yuma.
Cool.
You know?
Hey, did you ever name all the travel spots?
You ever go to Glow My Way or Ray or Superior or Nolan?
San Carlos?
Kearney? San Carlos? Have you ever been to San Carlos?
Yeah.
Yeah. We played against San Carlos.
Not
Yeah.
It's just that's place.
Well, dude, look at Oracle.
Yeah, but that's not like
it's like the same thing.
It's just a poor community out in San Carlos.
You think so? Yeah, there's actually wealthy white people.
I think that well, exactly. But for the most part,
San Carlos is it's Indian community.
Exactly, it's all Native Americans.
Native American.
It's a reservation school. There's other, it's just poor placement too, because there are other reservation schools that are.
Everyone look good though. Maybe that's just me. Well, no, they don't look like starved or anything.
No, they actually had really good cross country runners.
I'm not surprised. They're good at basketball. They always made it to
finals.
To the finals.
Damn.
We got lucky.
We were just like, dude.
Oracle.
Thank God we had that big.
Because
luck.
Like, man, and like superior kids, like I want to meet some of these people. Like, see,
it was like what some of the kids you played.
Yeah. Like remember 7th grade and blah blah blah, and like 8th grade. Because like, dude, I'll never meet those kids again.
Yeah,
like, and those schools are like 2 hours away or something.
Do you wonder how they turned out?
Yeah, because dude, those places are small.
Yeah, but like they were like this. I want to know where like some of these star athletes are now. Like either because some of them probably got scholarships and went off. And
Ray also has a cross country program, huh?
Ray?
Yeah, right.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them. If we have any listeners out living in Kearney, Arizona, go fuck yourself. Starting beef. Tucson beef. This is Tucson Beef Company.
Does everyone in that community
they all fuck each other?
Do they all meet at the Gila River?
No, they all meet at their Christian churches where they get rebaptized.
Wait, is
and
Ray
brainwashed
a Christian community?
I don't fucking know, but I would think so. No, it's probably Catholic, highly Catholic. You see a lot of Mexicans and you're like, they're Catholic. Except in today's day and age, you see a lot more Mexicans becoming Christians because of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. I think schools need to establish religion in schools. Tear it apart. If you're a private school, go fuck yourself. If you're a private school, a religious private school, double go fuck yourself.
That's too much, huh?
Private learning institutions?
I think private,
or like religious.
I think private institutions aren't so bad because that's actually a standard. You know, which isn't like I say there should be better grant programs for people who are less privileged but have all the knowledge available.
Okay, I agree.
But not religion. Not religion. Yeah, don't throw religion with school. Like that's so weird, dude.
I agree. I don't not agree a fan. With that.
I was thinking about like religion because I was religious.
What about it?
And like I just usually think what got me off, like some of the thoughts that got me off of religion, and one of them is being Mexican and learning from a Nigerian, a man from Turkey.
He was from Turkey.
Yeah, a black man from Turkey.
Okay.
Telling us about a religion from the Middle East, and and I don't like that picture. And I don't like it because I'm Mexican. I'm a Spanish person. Spanish when it comes to being European, but
you've got Spaniard native, in you, but you're a Mexican.
That comes from Mexico and like the California valleys.
Like your Spaniard was pretty much not bred out, but
it happened because of what was happening.
It definitely got weaker over the year, and you became Mexican.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so it just that bothers me because then you have all there's no other black person there, and no one especially
in your community,
it's all Mexicans.
Well, exactly. That's
and there's nothing wrong with like any of these people. It's just it doesn't look right to me when I was getting out of this whole idea of religion being the thing to like be the salvation for your life. Yeah. Doesn't that just sound so like misguided?
You're obviously a sinner, first off. A true non-believer to any god. But,
holy shit.
didn't think I was gonna go that way, did you? Yeah. Shun the non-believers.
I can't say anything towards you because you have
no, I have nothing.
No,
I wasn't raised religious.
So because there's
like not in the classic tradition.
You have no guilt towards not being religious.
No, if anything, I have a guilt.
Sometimes I'll have
being religious.
Sometimes I'll have a guilt for not being like religious.
Oh,
but then I get over it quickly.
Yeah,
but like I think that's just being raised with religion. But like there's a little guilt
because you've given up on what was embedded into your mind. Mm-hmm. I feel you. But
you don't. Have that.
I get sad.
You don't have that.
I feel bad whenever I call out of work. Because it goes against my.
That's so goddamn funny.
It goes against my work ethic belief.
Oh God, dude, you are so. That's so funny, dude.
It's a good point though because it goes against something that I was taught to work hard.
I feel a lot more stupid. I feel a lot more like
I'm just looking at it in such a simple way.
No, but it's perfect because that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's how. Yeah. It's that minimal.
Yeah. I'll get over it. But
I got the whole day.
I got the whole day to feel bad about it. It's like I probably shouldn't have fucking called up. Now someone else has to do my job, and I feel bad because I inconvenienced someone else, even though I am extremely inconvenienced every single day at that job. But I feel bad because I'm like, oh, this person's day is a little harder now because I know what it's like to have a shitty day, and I just know what it's like to put myself in other people's shoes. What? You want some water? Mm-hmm. That laughing really got you?
Yeah, man.
Fucking goddamn. Damn God.
You hear that?
I wonder if they can hear your fucking...
Yeah. I stopped tapping my foot because I was having a feeling maybe.
It's okay. We're in the Bearcat Cave, our dome.
It's the dome. Mark asked me
when he's going to be able to hop on an episode.
Yeah, hop on an episode. I was trying to get him here today. He's probably not going to make it. He's with
obviously we're already in.
Yeah. But
maybe he can pick you up and
he's all like, he asked me, he's like, how many people do you think listen to it? And I was just like, oh dude,
6. I think we have 6 listeners. Maybe.
I told him half of that.
Oh,
I swear to God, dude.
3. Yeah. Yep.
And I was just like, and then he's like, oh.
He's like, oh.
I was like, but dude, we have a good time.
So that totally changed his mind. He was just like, dude, I want to get on this podcasting thing.
I don't think
finds out how many people we.
I don't think it changed his mind. I think he still wants to do it.
I hope so. Podcasting's fun, honestly.
I think it's fun too.
That's why I got so many fucking shows.
I like listening to Andy's podcast. I'm excited to listen to the new one.
Oh, me too. I think I need to hit him up and probably go over there and get all that shit.
Have you talked to Andy since he's gone back?
Nope.
No?
Not really.
Like giving him space?
Nah, not really. Not space. I just like I haven't. I've been.
Well, he has this new album coming out.
I've been busy, but yeah, I should probably hit him up and try and go because he has a whole nother show that I'm trying to fucking put online, and then just more episodes of his podcast.
I wonder who listens to these shows and doesn't tell us. No one posts anything.
Well, of course no one posts it. People probably, like, I have a feeling a couple people listen to it. Yeah. Like, the N. Lopez podcast, dude, I would be surprised by the amount of downloads I would get, but it was mostly because of the people that got interviewed. But that's still cool because it makes me wonder who, stuck around. Yeah. And they were like, oh, I found out about this dude's podcast because, he had, like, one of my local homies on it or something like that.
You should get a
more known person?
Yeah. A little
Marley
bit
B?
Like, ooh, dude, that'd be cool.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be cool. I like that one. You should.
That would be cool.
Ask him.
And then I'd have Ralph just be there.
Ooh, Buffalo.
So then there's mutual.
Yeah. Guest appearance from
Slabber.
Some Slabbies.
From Slabby McDabbies.
Oh, Labbed Out.
Maybe I should have him on the podcast and just ask him about video games. It's like, so When do you want to become a gamer? Should be boop, beep, beep. The controller just doesn't fit in my hand. That's why I never thought about it. Controllers just... You know what controller I never liked?
I think...
And it's going to be a pretty obvious one. The N64. Is that the one with like the 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Never liked that fucking controller.
Gamers have a god complex. You know?
Honestly, dude, now that you say that,
imagine your god...
I can see my god complex because, you know, one reason I like Fallout 4 so much is the fact that you can build settlements, you can put people in certain outfits, and you assign them to do certain things. I fucking love that shit, bro. Like Age of Empires or Sims. I've never played Sims. I've always wanted to, but...
I'm a dictator through and through.
Through and through?
Uh-huh.
Did you ever play the game Age of Empires? No. It was pretty much just like you can set a time period, and then you pretty much start a civilization. Well, you start a civilization, and you pretty much go through time periods, and you can like you build fucking like conflicting.
Was that
people.
like a PC game?
Yeah, it was a PC game. I used to play like back in fucking 3rd grade.
Was that like Cool Math Game? Was coolmathgames.com?
No, but I did like. I remember my parents like. We had like a fuckload of PC games. It was like Head Start. Do you remember that brand?
No.
It was like Leap Start.
Is that education?
Yeah, they were educational games.
Ew, dude.
Some of them
don't talk
chill.
to me about shit like that.
You were too busy playing Space Invaders.
I was too busy trying to find Space Invaders.
On some online game.
Yeah, so dude, I remember. Dude, I was in like 3rd grade. You know, you go to Mini Clip, and then I played 13 Days of Hell. Like it's just this like shooting game where you're killing demons.
You're fucking
round through round, and it gets harder because it's like a horde game. And you'd have to conserve bullets.
It's like zombies, pretty much.
Yeah, and you'd have to make sure you got headshots and everything.
Headshot, bitch.
I never got to 13 days.
Did you ever watch The Angry Gamer on YouTube?
Huh?
Did you ever watch The Angry Gamer?
When he sticks it up his butt?
No. That's...
What's the Angry Gamer?
It was just some fucking... It was like this dude who made a series about a gamer who was just like...
An angry gamer?
Yeah, he was just an angry gamer. One of them was like... It was like when Black Ops came out.
No, dude. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about now.
It was just some fucking YouTube series.
Oh, you had fun watching it? Huh? Now you're going to talk about how you used to watch Smosh?
Every time. Huh? I used to watch Smosh.
Okay, dude, I'm not gonna...
I remember whenever I wanted to be a YouTuber, like that's whenever, like at one point I genuinely had
and you can become a YouTuber just by making a podcast.
Well, dude, yeah, that's the thing is, like, I wanted to become a YouTuber in like the vlog sense, like vlogs and sketch videos.
The craziest YouTubers, I think, are the beauty guru ones, like the makeup ones.
Dude,
that's a crazy one.
That's
so many girls are
super popular now. Like that's literally
but like girls are becoming YouTube stars because of it. Like
YouTube stars, celebrities, pretty much.
It's cool.
Why do you think all these girls are going to cosmetology school now?
It's just sketch comedy is just so hard, isn't it? It's just so.
Well, it's just time consuming to make sketches, and honestly, if you think about, you have to, like when you're going into it, you kind of have to think about what you got, and you have to make sketches. Yeah. You have to make sketches around that. Yeah. It's like we can't be like, and then he gets hit by a fucking Lamborghini. All right, where are we gonna get the Lamborghini from? We have $7, and I was gonna go get a pizza, which is $14. Never mind, not getting a pizza. I
can't even afford pizza.
We are negative on our budget for this sketch comedy.
I gotta make sure I can eat.
Yeah, if I don't bring the pizza home, I'm grounded.
And honestly, I need to use like.
Dude, I remember
pick up later.
Do you remember my first camera? That little flip camera.
Yeah, dude.
Made some funny.
You still have it?
No, I gave it to Efren.
Oh man, I wish we still have it. I think that one would be perfect to like add points in for like small.
Dude, it's like a prop camera now. It doesn't work.
It doesn't?
It's old, bro. That's like from 2010.
But it used to look good.
Used to?
Yeah.
Whenever.
What'd you do to it? Like throw it?
No, I just used it all the time. Oh. Remember, I made so many videos with that.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's why I bought it, because how easy it was. It was literally, it had the fucking USB built in onto it. That was so cool. It was, that was life changing. You know, it was like $80. Bought it at Walmart after wrestling camp. And that's when I started making some fucking funny videos. And then I lost probably like 12 videos because I didn't have the rights to the songs, and it was fucking with my YouTube standing. And I didn't want to ruin my YouTube standing because I was trying to become, at least try and make some money off of YouTube videos, which I don't promote them hard enough, and I don't have the promotional skill. Nowadays, I use YouTube kind of like as like a memory database. It's like it's there on YouTube. You can find it there.
Go like it.
I don't even push
Go leave
that.
a comment.
I'm just like, hey,
do whatever you want.
If you want to know where my work is,
go listen to Young and Ready, Young and Reckless.
Young and Reckless.
Young and Ready?
Young and Ready Studios. Yeah.
Young and Ready Studios. Okay. You can find us near the Avenue B school. It's not open anymore, the school, but you can find us near there.
Me and Amar were driving around yesterday, and what's that school? What, Mountain Vista? The one that used to be at that old hospital?
Oh, that's
Sierra Oaks.
Yeah, Sierra Oaks.
Me and Amar drove out that way. We were just looking at all the houses for sale in Oracle, and we drove like into that parking lot area, and I was looking at that, and I was just like, it'd be a great place to have an office, right? Just because she's just like, there's a lobby, and then you go, and there's just a bunch of classrooms. Yeah, and I was just like, that'd be perfect. You have the lobby, and then we have like. We'd use the rooms. One room would be like podcast shooting room. Mm-hmm. Another room maybe is for like live stream gaming, and then we just got more stuff.
The Immaculate Conception room.
But just imagine running a fucking production company out of a old tuberculosis hospital.
That'd be cool.
Turned school, turned production studio. Do you think
I wonder if you can buy that place. I don't know.
I don't think it's for sale right now, but
it's not open though. It's not open, huh?
It's not open for sale. I don't think. I think they just took it off.
Yeah.
But like that'd be cool. The Bloom area is for sale. Carlos has been thinking about trying to drop some on that. Maybe that's right.
But for what?
Carlos wants to do it for like a thrift. Carlos wants to open like a thrift store / tea lounge. I would obviously use it for production purposes. We would probably like renovate one of the rooms into a store and then shoot a fucking sitcom or a YouTube show out of it. We'd make one like a green room area.
Imagine having people come into your sitcom. But like it's like very normal. Just don't do anything weird.
Are you talking about like hidden camera stuff?
No. Just like you have the camera there. Everyone knows it's going to be there. Everyone knows you're going to be acting during this time. But when you're in there and, it's a scene lounge, like how they do in Friends?
Yeah.
Do not do anything that's going to bother the motion.
Are you talking about like background actors?
Yeah. But everyone who comes in, they're just background actors. They just have to act, just act their normal way how they always do.
Yeah.
But don't pay attention towards...
You can't be super loud. Yeah. Don't look at the cameras.
Yeah. They're doing a scene,
exactly,
just like that.
No, you'd have to hire a background. Not hire, but it's not hiring, but you would have to get them to know that they're background acting.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't just be like someone walks into the place and they're like, "What are with all these cameras? Cut." Okay, so what we're doing is we're shooting a fucking scene right now for our sitcom.
That's why you only let 5 people in.
Well, no, you have
at all time.
You have to spread. You have to spread them out.
No, there's 5 people.
The people of Oracle. If we did shoot something in Oracle, the people of Oracle can definitely become extras. They just have to know that they're extras.
Look at this guy
and what they're doing.
He's from Oracle. He knows the community.
No, I'm not. I'm not from Oracle.
Been to Casa Rivera a few times.
Fucking ate there on Sunday.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I had the breakfast tacos, dude. so inflamed. Casa Rivera's. I was just like drifting in the parking lot. I was like, "These fucking tacos rock!" And then I defaced their property.
Did they hear you?
And I was like, "Fucking Rudy is the best cook ever." Spray painted it all over their thing. I was like, "Come to this place." And then I drew giant dicks in the parking lot with my car. And the cops came and they said, "These fucking tacos are the best." And they started blasting their sirens like, "Woo, woo, woo." It was awesome. Then I went to church. I met up with all those same people at church. Same pew. It's like a party on my pew. Woo woo! We fucking drinking. We drinking the blood today. Pouring up, double cupping it.
Oh.
Yeah, we mix our lean with wine. It's like,
cup.
we're not like those rapper kids. We're like stay at home, drug abusing moms. We drink our wine and our lean and our Sprite.
You're taking sleeping pills?
Can you imagine if you could go to a place and just like get a cup of lean? Like, imagine if you could go to a bar and be like, hey, can I get a cup of lean?
That'd be awesome. I wish I could buy absinthe.
Absinthe? Mm-hmm. I mean, you can.
Absinthe. But I heard it's not legal here.
You gotta buy it online, I believe.
Can they ship it here?
Yep.
When I just can't open it?
Not in front of a cop. Or someone that's gonna be like,
I want it.
illegal?
I want to chase the green fairy.
That's disgusting. I've never had a...
Would you want to do that with me? Do it for a podcast?
Get fucked up on absinthe?
Uh-huh.
That sounds more like a Sippin' Slowly podcast, but yeah.
Dude.
Maybe you could... I have to...
No.
I have to brand my content now. I'm working on my brand.
No, then you and Andy have to do it some other time. And you have to tell Andy how you did it with me.
Well, exactly. I just have more experience because Andy's drank absinthe before. Andy's like in love with that shit.
But a whole bottle. Like, we gonna party tonight, blah, blah. I don't even know how much you can buy that.
Nathaniel dies from alcohol poisoning and autoerotic self-asphyxiation. No, I'm just gonna be super fucked up, fall asleep on my back, choke on my puke, die. And that's how I go.
Jimmy did that.
Fucking Jimbo. But he was in the bathtub.
Jimmy Eats World.
Yeah, he did. And he's still hungry. Next is Uranus.
What's another
Jimmy Eats
band?
Uranus.
Jimmy Eats Uranus. Green Day.
What about him?
You like him?
No. I like a few songs.
You
never say I was a giant fan.
Who's that one that makes All American Rejects? That's your favorite band?
No.
Yeah.
I do like a few of their songs.
What's that song they had?
They had one recently that was Gives You Hell. Yeah, that was one of their most popular ones.
Yeah, how did that one kind of...
He's like, when I see your face, it gives you hell. You know what's funny? My dad was telling me...
Dude, people fucking love that song. I hated that song.
My dad told me he was like, whenever he was listening to it, he thought it was saying Up Against You, Hal, like another man. And he was like, that's kind of a weird song. but people like it because they're playing it a lot.
And then there's that band, Gym Class Heroes.
I know one song, and I think it's like My Heart Stereo beats for you, so listen close. So, yeah. That's the only song I know. And it's because some chick I used to talk to like that song. So I listened to it and I was
what chick?
Just some chick.
Just say her name.
I don't need to do that.
First name.
I don't need to do that.
Dude, no one knows her. She's not on E! Entertainment.
She's not? No.
But she's on your Facebook feed.
Probably not recently. I don't know. It's one of the thousands of friends I have on Facebook because I'm that popular. I know that many people. How many people do you think you really know? And not just acquaintances with like someone that you could probably go and have a conversation.
Apparently,
with. 10
on Instagram, like 60 are willing to know me. Like, and let's say 40 of that's people who are willing to just add me and know me, and like keep in touch. The other
10,
20 is like memes and family and
that
my close friends,
or that you follow.
Everyone I follow back, whoever is my fucking.
You follow
friend.
back whoever follows you.
But there's like 20 people I actually know, and then like there's the other 40 who I just know because I know their name.
You know of them,
and they know of me, and they're willing to keep that connection.
It's crazy,
which is
right?
Which is nice, but I don't have as much as like 500.
Well, yeah,
everyone's willing to know Nathaniel.
Well, I also just like
promote yourself.
Not that, but like I would go to shows, dude, and then people would like follow you after.
So how many
shows.
people would you say
that I know?
Yeah.
Well, probably like over 100.
Yeah, see?
Just because of school.
Yeah.
And then there's probably like over 150 fake accounts or inactive accounts that follow me, and then probably just like another like handful of people that I might have followed because they had some cool stuff, and then they followed me and just shit like that.
Yeah, but your list is bigger than
though is I somehow started like following people on Facebook or Instagram, and then I've met them or I've been in like similar areas
so long.
But it's like I've known this person for like fucking 8 years now, but we've only known each other on social media. Isn't that weird? It's like, yeah, that person's like, they were working there and now they're working here. How do you know all this information? Oh, because they put it into the fucking world.
It's good to know that you're never catfished.
Not like Efren.
Yeah?
Efren's been catfished twice, bro.
Really? Did he send the nudies back?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know who it was? I think I remember this drama. Did we ever find it?
Okay, so check this out. The first time...
Okay.
I remember it happening. I remember both times happening, actually. I knew the second time. Because the second time Andy was doing it to him.
Oh, shit.
But the first time...
Oh, God. I think I remember you guys
The first time was because a dude was catfishing Efren. Pretending to be a chick.
Because he liked Efren?
Yeah. He, like, from the same school.
Yeah.
And then...
He was pretending to be a girl.
Yeah. Along with another girl, which Efren ended up dating later on.
Okay. So they were using her photos?
No. They were just using photos off the internet, I believe.
Of a different girl and just kept using those photos of her?
I don't know. I don't fucking know how they did it. They did it.
They got him.
They got him. But then again, we were like sophomores in high school.
Yeah. I remember everyone was doing that.
Fucking, when Andy did it, Andy had to cut it off because...
But wait, the first story.
What about the first story?
Yeah, the first story. But like, how did that happen? Like, like, how did that get cut off?
Oh, Efren found out somehow.
How do you find out?
I have no clue. Someone said something to him, I think.
Okay. But like, you know who the girls were?
I know, yeah, I know who everybody was.
Okay, Efren.
And then Andy did it to him.
What is it?
And then it stopped because Andy had to stop it because...
How was this?
Andy was just catfishing him. You know how to catfish.
Wait. So did nudes go around of Efren during sophomore year because of...
No.
Did he send her nudes?
That was... nudes went around of someone else that we knew, though.
Oh, okay.
It was our freshman year.
Okay. Well, okay. What about nudes of... Did he send nudes to Andy?
No, that's where he cut it off because he felt like he was going to.
So what was he doing?
He was just fucking with him, and then he was trying to like make him realize that he was fucking with him by sending him like similar things. But I don't think he caught it. I don't know though.
That's so weird.
You can hear Efren. You can not. I think you can hear Andy talk about it on one of his podcasts.
Oh. That's so weird.
I think it's like episode 2 of his podcast. He talks about not being good at secrets.
What,
or something.
dude? That's so weird. Andy's
right.
That's so weird. That's a weird one.
Who the fuck catfishes? It's funny though, and it was funny because I knew the whole time.
I probably have been catfished. Now that I think about it,
you know, I never really responded to people on social media that I didn't for sure know.
Yeah. But there's fake accounts.
Oh, of course.
And they all have all your friends and shit. And like, I remember those fake accounts of people making fake accounts of other people, or those fake accounts of like Samuel Wildfeed or
the Samuel teachers.
Or
did
like
you ever
CDO?
see those ones?
No, what's that?
Dude, people started making Twitters from like teacher. They would take pictures of the teacher in class and they would make it like a Twitter. And they would just like talk shit about like people in their class as like from the teacher's perspective.
Dude, that's so creative,
right?
But like so like bad. That's like terrible.
They made one for Miss Scott. They made one for Miss Brooks. I can see that. They made one for Miss J.
All the misses, huh? They were just.
And then there was like
when girls had just young girls and their teachers have such a hard like. Relationship and clashes.
Yeah, especially if it's like, especially if it's like a powerful woman teacher, and she's not giving on like the fact that she's not gonna give up.
They make you both cry, dude.
Exactly,
dude. You can see the strongest woman and get cried by and cry because of the smallest girl. or because of the things the class does,
it's just attitude, bro. Yeah. Attitude can really fuck with your demeanor, and like you're supposed to feel powerful when you're a teacher. Not powerful as a teacher, but you're supposed to feel in control of your students.
And there's some teachers who just hold themselves well, never cry, especially towards anything. But like students will just.
I've made a teacher cry.
Oh, dude!
And I've watched another
public
teacher
school
cry. Yeah.
Student.
You've seen a teacher cry.
You've seen teachers cry.
Yeah.
I've never had man teachers, and
I've watched a man teacher cry.
I've never seen that.
And it was I'm still really good friends with the guy.
Oh, okay.
But one reason he was just like he was just crying out. It was like he was crying out of frustration and anger. It wasn't like he was sad.
Yeah.
Oh no! It was because he was sad. He was reading Old Man and the Sea, and there was a part in the book that really got him, and he cried.
Oh, Ernest Hemingway.
Yeah, and he felt it, and he cried a little bit, and they were making fun of it, like they were laughing about it, so he erupted on them. It was crazy, and then he ended it with, so you could take that and put it in your pipe and smoke it. It was cool.
Dude, that's a powerful book. I've been thinking about reading it, but I don't know if I'm ready for
wanting to read some Hemingway.
I feel like I'll do the big S.
You'll do the big S if you if you read Hemingway. You're just like we have to do
the genius is not worth it. Let myself go. What a brave man.
You think Kurt Cobain was a big Hemingway fan?
I don't think so. I'm not sure if he was much of a reader. I know he liked the blues.
He liked to dabble in blues.
He liked to dabble in the blues. Bloop, bloop, bloop. He used to dabble in the blues. Bloop, 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 bloop. We went from catfishing to talking about what?
The Old Man in the Sea.
Old Man in the Sea. The teachers. We went to teachers.
Yeah. Dude, there was a Samuel Byrne book. It's like
what's the Samuel Byrne book?
Like in Mean Girls, how there was the Byrne book of like talking shit about people.
Ooh.
They did that in Samuel.
Oh god.
They did. Yeah, it was stupid.
Is there anything about you?
Dude, so one time I wrote on like they just painted the wrestling room door, and it was I just like dragged my thumb across to put an NL, and or I wrote my name. Because it you could just easily imprint something on it. And then they put a sign on there that said, Nathaniel Lopez, stop writing on the door. And then someone put gay and then an arrow toward my name. And when I saw that, I just laughed.
Probably one of your friends.
I laughed and I took a picture. No, it was probably some kid, dude. I really do think it was someone that didn't like me.
Okay.
Because I know that there were people that probably didn't like me. They were probably just like, dude, this kid's such a weirdo.
That's such a lame insult, though. That's a weak one.
I didn't care. I think I still have the picture on my phone. It's on my Instagram.
Better ones like, he's a cunt.
Cock rag.
Cock rag.
Fucking.
I saw him getting fucked by Martine.
I used to write, I used to get on like really high points in the locker rooms, and I would like write my name on a brick, just so, cause they're probably not gonna fucking paint that locker room, so you just. If I walk in there ever in the future for some reason,
the zombie apocalypse happens and you're running through and you're locked in there and you're like,
it's like, I know where we are. No, I don't know.
I know where we are because everywhere's a stalk of corn is just growing everywhere, so you don't know where you are.
Invasion of the Corn People. That's the movie. It's gonna be a good one, almost as good as 10,000 Tab Man.
Invasion of the Corn People,
where cornfields just start growing in like everywhere. You're in the city and there's just corn. It's like a corn maze.
Who's a great writer?
Who?
R.L. Stein.
I like R.L. Stein. I can't say I've read his work, but just watching the shows, I kind of understand the stories.
The Goosebumps.
But I would like to read.
I just don't know if he has any like.
Well, dude,
none of those.
He's made more than Goosebumps. He had like Fear Street. He had all kinds of different books.
He's a great writer.
At one point, dude, he was doing those create your own destiny, fucking stories.
That's fun, dude. You can do shit like that. I think I want to create children books one day.
Yeah, I want to probably not be too serious sometimes when I'm writing. Not like trying to.
Children books are fun, like the moose and the Don't give that mouse a cookie.
If you give a mouse a cookie and if you give a moose a muffin.
Yeah, that shit's funny. Right. I used to love that shit. Rent it out like 5 times.
Imagine this. Imagine this one. If you give a mouse a monkey, and then the monkey just rips him apart. It's only a 2-pager. It's like if you give a mouse a monkey, dude, the monkey will murder it.
Have you heard of this glass door game?
Glass door?
Yeah.
No, what's that?
It's like this game. You have to guess the rule.
That's stupid.
And Anime was talking to me, and she says you only play it once with someone who doesn't even know the game. And I was just like, that's a drunk person game. But like,
that's almost like the game. Like, you just lost the game.
I don't even know what that fucking means.
You know what that you never heard about the game? So the whole purpose of the game was to not think about the game.
What the fuck?
You just lost the game. You'd say you just lost the game. And then you just
I didn't get her.
And then you just lost the game.
Because I was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, how am I supposed to play this? How is this any fun? But like, she's just like, you can bring in Taco Bell, but you can't bring in McDonald's.
That's dumb. I don't even get that.
You can bring in Christmas, but you can't bring in Halloween. And it's not like,
what is that? Just logic? Because
I don't know, dude. Because I don't know. I don't know. That's why. The
I'm McDonald's and Taco Bell. That makes.
She would not answer me. And when I would say a question like that, she's like, no. I was like, well, then how did you understand this game?
No, this game is just stupid. I don't even want to understand it.
I did not understand.
We should assault her.
No, dude.
With bats.
No.
Just take her right in the shins. Why do we sound so?
No,
German.
Dude. Do that to your wife, dude.
Dude, my wife would kill me.
Okay.
She would crawl over to me and somehow pull out a machine gun and just saw me down.
Okay? My girlfriend has superpowers. She's Jean Grey.
No, dude.
On her best days.
She's going to Stephen King's teeth you.
What the fuck does that mean?
I mean, she's got teeth in her vagina.
Is that a Stephen King? Dang, Stephen King rips it up. That's a crazy
concept, right?
Uh-huh.
Makes you kind of terrified of
women.
Yeah. I think the whole
just like
I think the whole purpose of it though, is to
fall in love. Right? Wasn't that the whole purpose?
Oh, I thought the whole purpose would be don't rape women. Because you never know who's going to have teeth down there.
Oh my god, that's scary, dude.
Vagina wants more. It's a Matt Stone and Trey Parker remake.
Oh my god, that'd be perfect.
Cartman's in it.
Dude, no, dude. Okay, now you just made a
South Park.
No, you just made it stupid.
Hey, fuck you.
Add a scene from Basketball in there. That's
a good movie. My favorite part is just seeing them go to like the high school party and everybody's like drinking wine and stuff, and they just got beers. I like that because in a way,
but we don't live that life.
No, we
don't. That's like a suburban white people.
Well, exactly.
You know,
it's just suburban, suburban America. And they were just
I can understand that because
they were the people that lived at like the end of the block where it kind of started to get really shitty.
Who didn't want to bring a 6-pack and
honestly,
party like teenagers?
If anything, dude, we're like the opposite of that. We're like the people that are bringing like, well, I'd be like the person that's bringing whiskey and everybody's drinking their Bud Light. And I'm just like,
dude, no one's drinking Bud Light.
What are you talking about? Everybody drinks Bud Light.
Not around us.
Not anymore because we stopped hanging out with those people.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, actually,
I didn't know you were talking about those people.
The people, the parties we used to attend.
Oh, like Coolers,
like after high
Banquet.
School. Exactly. Everybody was drinking like cheap beer,
Rolling Rock,
and we would
best one to drink.
We'd try and be those sophisticated people.
No, you wouldn't.
I would. Drinking my Mike's Hard Lemonade.
God Complex, man.
God Complex 2.0. The high school days. The college years.
The high school days, college years. That movie.
High school days, the college years. Make a show called High School Days, and then after 4 years, you're like, oh, they went to college. High school days, the college years.
You think you can make a good
TV show?
High school movie? High school TV show.
High school movie. If I made a high school movie, it would be about. There would be very Like, am I making a movie that majority of it takes place at the high school, or it's just about high schoolers?
About high schoolers.
Maybe I would probably go approach it like in a Dazed and Confused.
The series would have to be like.
Is it a whole series?
No, if it was a TV series, it would have to be about.
It would be at the high school, because you make a set, and then you're like, obviously, that's what makes like school shows and work shows so easy. It's because like it makes sense that they're at that place again and again and again.
You can find me in the computer lab.
Got big ass fucking pimples on your head, look like devil horns. They call him the Dark One.
And then I'm like,
it's like, why do they call him that? Look how pale he is.
Because he can hack into any grading system.
He just stole your mom's social security number. What is he going to do with it? Bankrupt China. He's like, I mean, good for us. We owe them a lot of money.
Bankrupt China. Bankrupt China. What the fuck? God.
Fucking bankrupt China.
Bankrupt China. What's can you say your favorite line that you've made?
I can tell you the premise of it, like writing wise.
Okay.
Yeah, the premise of it's just about so it's like this guy, and he's got writer's block, and he hears a noise.
I love this story.
He goes for a walk.
I love this story, people.
He goes for a walk, and he hears a noise, and he just decides to go towards the noise, and he can see the glow of fire. He gets there, and then there's just some like bums drinking, and he's seen them before because they were trying to get into the hotel room next to his, and he decides to drink with them. They think he's a cop, but he just like he starts stealing some drinks from them after they get comfortable with him enough to like let him take his own drink. And he starts like taking a bigger drink when he can, and he says to really feel like a loser, so that when he wakes up tomorrow he's got like a hangover and he doesn't want to be like that anymore because he realizes how stupid it is. But yeah, that's like one of my favorite things. The way I word it is really cool, and it's just like, remember this so you wake up in the morning. It's something about not wanting to be a loser. That's be a loser. It's like be a loser tonight so you don't want to be one tomorrow.
That's awesome.
What about you?
Me?
All right, that's all the time we have today, folks. I'm Nathaniel, whatever the fuck Nick said, Lopez, and that's Nick, Bearcat, cocksucking Denmark.
And this was live in front of our live studio audience at the Bearcat Dome,
where all of our podcasts might be recorded. We don't know yet.
Find out on the next episode of
Dragonball Freaks.
Actually, can you name it that?
Dragonball Freaks.
Will we get?
Let's listen. We'll name the episode Dragonball Freaks then.
Okay, nice.
All right.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
This is Let the Freaks Speak.
I'll throw out some promotion.
You can find us at 85631. That's 856SIX31 Productions. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube
and Instagram. And also, I'm gonna do a shout out. We've got some homies our homies in Los Lanis Locos. They made a little mixed fucking album, and finally gonna be released soon. So by the time you hear this, it might be out. But
you know how many songs?
Look next week. 16 songs.
Ooh, that's a full album.
16 fucking songs. So go fucking check it out. Los Lanis Locos. You'll be able to find them probably everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Fucking check them out. All right. Later, motherfuckers.
Peace.